Oh boy, here we go. Man, it's been like 2 days. Here, let me just get this starting soon screen out of here, cause man, I kind of need to change it soon, and I need to get stuff that fits more within the aesthetic of my character. I feel like I need to peruse the free VTuber assets on like Twitter and see what I can find, cause yeah, that's where I got this from. But anyway, rambling. Let me just go and get this together. Well, that's not what I wanted. Let's try this one. There you go. That's the one I wanted. Hello, I'm back with Champion's Ashes, and immediately you will notice this is not my character. Want to know why? Let me go and do this. So the very first character I did the first part of the playthrough with, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. Why? Because I instead made a different character and then progressed in a way better than the first character here. So this guy, completely ignore. This guy Otstarva, sure. This is where we are. But also I have this guy here too, which is a completely different build. So originally I was thinking, hey, I gave up on Strayed. Time to go for Otstarva. Guess what? I'm gonna also take this guy there too, because he has a completely different build. I'm gonna be behind a little bit compared to these two, but it shouldn't take long. I already got the Cathedral. I'm already at the Cathedral of the Deep with this guy, so it shouldn't take more than like 30 minutes to get back to where like I am. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna continue on from. This guy, not these two, this guy for now. This guy later, this guy now. This one, ignore him. This guy now. Hope the music isn't too loud. I'm still trying to have this on in the background. Cause honestly, like for some reason, I like listening to chill music when I play Dark Souls. But yeah, this is how we're going to do this. Also, there's someone in VC with me. You're there, Paul!
Hello. Hi. Am I here?
Yes, you are still here. I did my opening spiel. Let's continue on with our discussion, which, before the stream started, we were literally discussing, like, the state of Pokemon at the moment. Not because we particularly, like, care, but more so it's like that's just where the conversation led. Remind me again where I left off at, as I continue with this?
Talking about that one Monster Hunter lookalike Pokemon game.
Monster Hunter?
Where you catch Pokemon as if you are actually catching.
Legend of Arceus, Arce. That one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta say, I've already mentioned this to you before the stream started, but man, from the last time I saw it, it needs some time. The overworld doesn't look good. I know. I'm just like repeating like the circle jerk at one point over at R Gaming. Great. Wow. This guy uses Reddit. He has original opinions. But literally though, that shouldn't make it invalid, right? Right?
Will convince you to play it or not? It's a better question.
Okay, to be completely honest, like, even though I do think the overworld is kind of jarring, as long as the gameplay is actually fine, then it'll probably just end up as a situation like Shining Diamond, or Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, where it's like, hey, I don't know if I like this look for the overworld, but like everything else, the look is fantastic. I still need to get the new Pokemon though. I still need to get that. Yeah. So as long as the gameplay is good.
I'm interested to see if I could like punch a Pokemon.
Okay, so if I don't think Nintendo will allow you to just lay a haymaker on like a Bidoof or something.
Hey man, Switch is supposed to have family-friendly content, and it's a
Family-friendly
wide variety of how long that definition of family goes.
Oh my goodness. Look, Nintendo has been back and forth on what on what constitutes as family-friendly content to them. I'm just saying. Have you noticed that?
Paying attention to a lot of their games.
I mean, like, okay, this is the same company that has, like, fucking Bayonetta on, like, the Switch, so it's to their discretion, I believe.
I mean, if you put it like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Bayonetta like a PlayStation game originally?
It was, I think an Xbox game, actually. Xbox 360. Yeah. But then, like, with the Wii U, there was, like, Bayonetta 2, and then now with Switch, Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, that's real at some point.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Also, like, can I just say, like, Bayonetta's new look? Yo. I like the aesthetic. I know it reminds me of, like, Bayonetta if she's trying to be, like, I think an idol or something. But actually, let me go and look up her look before I talk out of my ass again. Bayonetta 3. Do you remember what Bayonetta's look in Bayonetta 3 is?
Watch the trailer, actually.
Oh,
Just know that it exists.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I have an image of it right now, and like, yeah, okay, maybe not an idol, but more like that elegant gothic Lolita look to her, and I'm like, yo, EGL, kind of sick looking, so I'm game. I'm game for that. Yeah. I know, like, EGL is probably not, like, as popular as it was, like, compared to, like, a couple years ago, but still, though, the aesthetic is nice. I'm a fan of the aesthetic. And plus, it's something different. It's something different.
More modest than what I
it's actually exactly. It's actually more modest than like than what she wears usually. And I'm like, hey, yo, what is this? Oh man, I like it. I hope
her hair grew longer, so she had more material to make for clothes.
Well, still though, I mean, given her powers, it's like no matter how much clothes she has, every time she does her super, she will just have no clothes.
Fair.
Yeah. Have you ever played Bayonetta?
No, funny you say that, because, like way back, about like a used Switch, and it came with like a lot of different games. It was like roughly around the price overall of like buying an actual Switch at the time.
Yeah.
And that was one of those games that I got with it.
You got Bayonetta 2 with it, or Bayonetta?
I think it was 2 with 1 that has a download code, but
okay.
The guy that I got it off from, I wanted to transfer the ownership of the account that he had, since he wasn't gonna really do anything with it anymore. But
right.
He never got back onto me for that.
Oh,
so now I'm just kind of stuck with.
You're just stuck with Bayonetta.
Copy of the game.
You're just stuck with Bayonetta for some reason.
Well, I kind of wanted like transfer ownership so that way I could remove it and then download it again if I actually wanted to bother playing it.
Right.
Until then, like, I can't really do that. So now I just have his account just stuck on the Switch.
Right.
There's like other digital stuff there too. I think it was like what was it? I think Mario Odyssey was on there's digital.
Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I think like That one South Park game. I don't know.
Oh, South Park and the Stick of Truth, or whatever the sequel is called.
Yeah,
Was it the sequel or the original?
I think that's the sequel.
Okay, yeah, cause I know there's like two
I
games in
think
that
that's the
series.
original.
Well, cause Stick of Truth is the original, but the sequel is
Yeah.
like something else. Cause like I think the sequel was supposed to be like an Avengers parody or something, right?
I kind of remember watching some of it, but I really don't remember. I just know like it's just a mess of a game.
It's a mess in the like classic like South Park way, you know?
Yes, I
Yeah.
never really watched South Park though, so
Yeah, me neither. But
it's
like,
just wild.
but like, still, even I can recognize that. Yeah, no, this is South Park's like style. I'm also kind of sad though because. Oh crap! I'm also kind of sad though because like there was never like a third game from that, right? A third game never came out. Cause I don't know. I think that was one of the last. Well, actually, I shouldn't say last really good licensed games because apparently the Guardians of the Galaxy like game that released recently is apparently really good. You know about that one?
I've seen some bits of it. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's in that like visual novel-esque.
But
Some pretty good action gameplay.
yeah, and the thing is, like, people describe it as like Marvel's version of like God of War, the new one, not the old one, the new one. You see that?
Sure. I saw bits and pieces. I don't really play that much games anymore.
Oh
Just
no, I died!
taking bits and like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so, wait, no, not Dark Souls. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I meant to try to see some gameplay today because Amelia Watson was, like, playing it. But then I just got caught up with this, because because I just decided to have the idea of, hey, yo, I should probably do this. And I didn't end up watching it. But apparently, speaking of, I just found out that some JP talents in Hololive were sponsored to play the game. Which is honestly kind of big if you think about it.
That stop you from playing, or are you just gonna like play it vicariously through them?
I mean, okay. Here's the thing about me and like this brings up the argument of like, hey man, why do people just watch like people play games on like YouTube or something? Doesn't that ruin the experience for them? It's like that whole thing. But literally, if I want to play the game, then I basically will still buy it regardless if I see it or not. But still though, if I don't want to play the game, I'll still see it. I'll still watch it. If it's just that interesting enough, you know?
Yes. It really depends on like really change the experience from playing on normal resolution. Because with games like that, like since it's visual novel and like type of form writing, like you kind of choose your decisions to make the story. You can't really change too much from that because it's still overall still in that same path of events. You just kind of choose whether or not you want to make one choice or the other.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to
Oh no!
buy a game after watching a story like that the first time.
Yeah, I think it's different. Yeah, I think I could see like a difference here when it comes to like something like games that heavily focus on like the story and stuff, you know. But I still though, I think personally for me, I mean, if I see the gameplay, if I see the game and I'm impressed enough with it, I would still probably like want to buy it, despite me knowing what goes on. Cause like legit, it's the same way with like Dark Souls for me. The original Dark Souls, you know, I actually watched through an entire playthrough of the original Dark Souls and I still decided to buy the game.
What did you play?
Wait, what was that?
What did you play?
Oh yeah, totally. I played through the first Dark Souls like several times. Yeah, cause
I
like
guess that game holds up better since you could choose how you want to play, and it actually has like different experiences and how do you play.
yeah, I think that helps. That definitely helps with it, cause with something like more linear, like say like a traditional like RPG game, there's only so much that you can really like do to vary your character. Oh crap! No! Ah! Okay. No, but like yeah. There's only so much that you can do to vary your character. So with something like say Souls, for example, like this one, I could just go through a game with like a different build, and that's like a fresh experience for me, you know. I guess there's that. No, but what was your...
How are you feeling the experience so far?
Huh?
How are you feeling the experience so far, though?
Well, one of the big things right now is that this mod, Champions of Ashes, it... one of the major additions it brought was... they rebalanced, like, nearly all the weapons and gave a lot of the weapons, like, new moves and animations. And
yeah,
not only...
You had that one flame sword.
What was that?
No, you had that one flame sword.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't have it on this character, but on another character I have... On two characters I have it. That's one of the examples, but also, like, weapons like, the one I have right now... See this? Like, the blade that turns, like, into a bow. Like, this weapon and others came directly from, like, Bloodborne. So they literally were able to just, put Bloodborne weapons into this game via this mod, and have them function like they do in Bloodborne. Literally, I have a gun. See this? I have a gun. In a traditional Souls game. See, stuff like that alone is like, hey man, that's a new way to play this kind of game for me. I don't know if that's like anything significant enough for you though.
Like Dark Souls.
Huh?
The difficulty is mostly daunting. For me,
it's
something like that.
It's daunting, but like in my opinion, it's fair. To be completely honest, it may seem hard at first, but it's basically a case of all right, this encounter is hard, but if I just do it enough times and learn how to do it, then it's like, oh, it becomes a cakewalk. Because that's literally how it's like in the first Dark Souls. In the first Dark Souls, like, things, you can get your character pretty catered out, but even then, you can complete the game at Soul Level 1 pretty easily if you just, like, know, like, the bosses, the patterns, the progression of the way you're supposed to go through the game, just that stuff, you know?
Yeah, I'd still want to probably play with a friend that would help me.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Like, seriously, in fact, I think you can easily do that with, like, with a mod like this. Well, actually, no, because, like, in Dark Souls, unlike Neo, Dark Souls, if a boss is dead, that means you can't co-op with your friends anymore through, like, an area. However, if a boss is alive, you can just slap a white sign soapstone down and have your friend summon you. You can still do that if a boss is still alive.
But that's how it was with Code Vein, actually.
Yeah.
Once you finished the set instance, you just end the player
Mhm.
session.
Yeah. So I guess, if you ever did get like a Souls game, we could totally like co-op. I would not mind that because, well, in order to co-op, you need to be like the game's equivalent of being human. So if you die, you lose that. So you have to consume an item to basically regain that status. But with several of the games, there's a certain point early on where it'll be easy for you to gain that kind of item to continuously like regain your like humanity or a similar state thereof.
Here's the most important question.
Yes, what is the important question?
Can I make the game anime?
You know, I will say this. You do you, buddy. You do you.
Hey man, no. The only thing that kept me going through code game is the fact that it was anime.
Okay, still.
Yeah, this is okay.
Okay, to be completely.
Also, it was objectively easier.
To be completely honest, like, if you want an easy Souls game, I will tell you. Oh no! I will tell you that. Okay. I will tell you that Dark Souls 1 is probably like Dark Souls 1 is probably, I would say, the easiest Souls game once you get the hang of it. Dark Souls 3, it's a consistent difficulty the entire way through, but it's the most polished. Dark Souls 2, on the other hand, is, I would say Dark Souls 2 is a very odd experience when it comes to Souls games because it's not made in the same like framework as the other games. So I would say the difficulty is a bit all over the place with 2, but at the end of it all, it's more fair, I would say.
Besides that, there's also like something about with me if like looking at a like medieval aesthetic, just I don't know. It kind of looks kind of boring to me, to be quite honest.
You know, that's fair. Ow!
At least if it's under an anime aesthetic, I'd be like, okay. There'd be like some things I could appreciate of it, like how to try to change it up or like put a twist onto the setting.
Yeah. I'm sure there's mods to like do that, to be honest. Now, are those mods good? I will say, no. I will say that they probably won't be like as polished as some other mods. I'm just gonna like be straight up.
No, like file mod of like the Fallout 4, just model swapping all the existing characters in the game just into like I guess like a custom.
Oh yeah, I know about those mods. The classic
Yeah.
with Bethesda games. Or was that BioWare? No, it's Bethesda, I think. Oh no!
Yeah, that mod seemed to make it work. And okay.
Yeah.
Like, even like facial features and whatnot looked reasonably good.
Oh, why? I'm bad at dodging. Oh, okay, yeah. Though there are some like other variations of the same of the same idea of mod that like kind of look Okay, there are other variations of like the same kind of mod that kind of look hilariously jarring though. You've seen those before though, right?
Trying to think of some stuff.
I'm talking about the kinds of mods where it's like they model swap to anime characters, but it's in a way where it's like, oh, they look like those people that cosplay anime characters, but then just have like the really creepy like anime head on them instead. You know what I'm talking about?
I kind of get that, but I think it's more of the fact that like it's a completely different experience from what the original was. It just makes it hilarious to still.
Ah, okay, okay. Okay, I get that then.
Okay, I'd be still down for it if it still looks jank.
If it still looks jank, yeah. Okay. Jank through? A jank playthrough? You be into that?
As long as it doesn't break the game.
Oh, you can bet. So one of these is probably going to break the game. Absolutely.
Sadness.
But does it break the game in the best way, though? That's what I would rather look at it. Does it break the game in a good way? Because there's some like mods that are just like, wow, this just makes things busted, but in a fun way. And I'm appreciative of that.
I think when it comes to model swapping, it's not really too much of an issue. It's when you get to things like custom animations that link to like in-game model rigging and stuff.
Ah, whoa!
Especially things like custom movesets too.
Oh no! Ah! I can't see. Oh no! Okay, wait, what'd you say again?
Model swapping, yeah. It doesn't usually cause too much problems, but more so when it comes to like try to do custom animations that aren't natural to the model itself, or at least like outside of like
oh yeah, stuff like that, like
bones and whatnot.
Yeah, stuff like that would require like a bit more like work on like the modder's part. Cause anybody can just like, hey, I'm gonna take this model and just slap it over someone, and then it looks and moves like something from a nightmare. Well, that was horrendously easy. But no, we've encountered like mods like that several times in our lives at some point, right, Paul? Right?
Yeah, really, like more of the mod videos I usually see are like Kingdom Hearts mods, and it's actually pretty hilarious of how far the modding community in that area.
Oh yeah, no, the modding community for like Kingdom Hearts to me is surprisingly like well done. I thought Kingdom Hearts wasn't like an easy game to mod though.
It's mostly because from and like dealing with emulator stuff for some reason, like that made it really hard to mod. But with 3, for some reason a lot more mods able to come out with that one due to how like a lot of the model swaps just really work well from how I guess a lot of the characters just they're the same proportions, I guess.
I guess.
Not really got too much problem.
But the thing about that's just confusing to me is that I thought the model swapping would be like kind of jank because of like, you know, because every character in that game has like a different a different bone structure and everything.
I guess to some degree, yeah, but well, if you think about it, every character is Thor anyway, so it doesn't matter.
If you're gonna drop like the Kingdom Hearts lore on me to justify how it's easy, how it's impressive to mod a game like that.
No, but really, like model swapping Sora into like Ventus or Roxas, like they're virtually the same character model and like size and stuff. So
See, I get that.
mods for that are pretty okay. But
Yeah,
then,
shoot, I get
you
that. I
see
get
things
that.
like Aqua and Terra. Like Aqua already has like an innate moveset in the game to work with, and modding Terra in was kind of rough, but I guess things kind of slowly adjusted to the bones on that will still work out with Sora's moveset. So it's just like a slow and steady progress.
Right.
Type thing. I think it also helped because it was also made in Unreal Engine. People are familiar with that.
Oh wait, yeah, no, it was made in Unreal Engine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's like an aspect of like Kingdom Hearts that I just keep forgetting, and it just really puts into like it really puts into perspective something, but yeah, it's just I thought like Kingdom Hearts had its own like what's it called, engine, you know? That's what I always like assumed.
Yeah, but the problem was that with Kingdom Hearts 2 is like the epitome of modders gameplay, how hype it is.
Yo, like
that was from a previous programming team, and ever since then it's been a completely different team.
Oh yeah. Do you personally
make the game engine too great?
Do you personally feel that like Kingdom Hearts 2 is just a better overall game than 3?
It has a better feel to it since the movement was faster. Let's say like the modern frame rate and cinematic camera and dynamics of that game kind of makes it more of a laid back and easier type of game where you just kind of let the game take care of itself as long as you know what you really need to do. And also, like with the new team, like it just comes down to learn where to counter and stuff.
Learn where the what is?
Like learning when to counter and stuff, and knowing when to attack, since like there's really specific windows.
Yeah, no, because are you talking about 3, right?
And I don't really like that too much. Yeah.
Yeah, so like the thing about like 3, like I completely agree with you. Like a lot of the fights seem like, yo, look at the boss do all this like cool like shit, but then it's like, if you try to capitalize on something, you can't capitalize too far on it. Now the boss automatically recovers. And stuff like that.
That was also something you wouldn't really like with how revenge values was treated differently. That
I know.
You can't really do the jank type of stuff like in 2. But I'm not really too keen on that. But what I kind of felt in 2 is like, even though like there was super armor attacks that bosses did on there, you could still at least like attack in between that type of stuff and try to do stuff.
Yeah, and
like me going through like lesser difficulty stuff. Now 3 is like
3 is very streamlined.
Just wait your turn.
It's very streamlined, isn't it? Yeah, like the thing about 2 is that 2 also had some jank shit in it that made like the game more fun, like extending your combos with like Fyra and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was really fun. And then finding out that, oh wait a second, you could actually like do an infinite with this.
Yeah, but that's more on the math side of how the attacks work.
Yeah.
I'd still be fine like going through combo resets one link without them. Because I'll be able to just like kind of feel just normal combat feels fun to me. But like 3 didn't have that fastness to it. Like the idea is there, but
the idea to me it was
it's not
like
refined. It's not really too refined, and it could be expanded on more.
I'd say like, would you make a distinction between it being refined and versus it being polished?
Well, it was more on streamlined than really refined because
Yeah.
it still had the core aspect of how you played in 2 with implementation of selectable commands from like birth by sleep and read out distance. But the problem with that system was it's kind of based off of an kind of an unreliable RNG system.
Right, right.
Depending on what you did. And what else? You couldn't really have fun with it with how it presented itself because you could switch between keyblades, but the way how you switch between all of them, you couldn't really do that really naturally. You just kind of had to let an animation finish itself before you could switch.
Yeah, it wasn't really like a.
Enough fun with it.
It really wasn't an in combat like quick swap.
Yeah, and a lot of the form changes were kind of reskins of each other too, so you can mess around with a lot of different move sets. I think there were like a total of probably 4 or 5 different types of form changes you could kind of do, but there were a lot more keyblades besides that, and I kind of would have wanted more variety in that regard.
Weren't some forms
until later where they had more, not that much.
I mean, weren't some form changes just like swaps of each other though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. Like, to me, my favorite form change is still Oathkeeper and Oblivion.
Oh no, definitely. That's a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah, because it's like, of course it would be people's favorite.
Yeah.
Man, ever since like Kingdom Hearts team introduced dual wielding into Kingdom Hearts lore, people are like, yo, so when are we gonna get dual wielding? When are we gonna get dual wielding again? Oh, by the way, before we continue this, Ton, if you're still here, I am very sorry that I didn't notice, like, you were in chat, because literally, like, my Discord window was on top of, like, stream chat, so I didn't get to see you there earlier. So if you're still here, sorry, but hopefully you're enjoying me and Paul's banter. But yeah, continue, Paul.
Is there to continue? But through like the persistence of a lot of players, the gameplay was eventually able to find a way to solve some of its problems of like quick swapping and form changing on the fly from each other through the use of this jank item canceling.
Oh yeah, jank item canceling.
Using an item just allows you to do another action immediately. So I wasn't really too keen on that idea. By then I really like had my piece of the game playing through it, but
right.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to be comfy doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
Just for style points.
I mean, it's still like an exploit in the same way with like the infinites in 2, but I think like the ones in 2 just felt more like satisfying, I feel.
Yeah, and the different forms, like despite all of them like look aesthetically different, they pretty much play the same way. It was kind of like a problem that I had with FF15, where like, yeah, you had all these different types of weapons, but I don't really feel
too 15
different from playing them. Yeah.
Oh, 15. Yeah. But I can see that. I can see that being an issue you would have. I okay, I don't have 15, but to me, I feel like with 15, the main reason like people would be into 15 is not really necessarily for the gameplay, but more like for just the different Final Fantasy experience of it. I think, right?
I guess, but even then, with the way how it was like made, it just didn't really feel like an as enjoyable experience as
I mean, to this
didn't really
day,
had the fantasy aspect to it,
yeah, I mean,
and the story just kind of fell apart as you went on and patched in a really bad way towards the end.
and like not only that, it's even to this day, it still doesn't feel like it's a Final Fantasy game, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I think.
and there's also like the open world aspect to it, where I just kind of really don't like how games take the approach of it, where it just feels like open world games are a lot, obviously, in general, when they try to emphasize more on the world.
Wait, say the last part again?
Like how FF15 was designed kind of like an open world game, kind of sacrificed a lot of its quality from trying to make a big world like that.
Yeah,
where,
I mean, the thing about that
gameplay's
world
kinda
also was that world, like, did it have a lot to do in it?
I would say debatable, because there are a lot of like set instance based stuff, like side quests or like fortresses where you could do like infiltration style missions, like those, like that type of stuff I like really well, because it was different from what the original gameplay had. Like you just kind of wander around, find some enemies, or like you get into a story instance, you just go through a linear map and find the boss and then finish.
Right,
So
right.
The fortress infiltration stuff, like that was pretty fun, because it kind of felt like Assassin's Creed in that regard, where you had to sneak around
Yeah,
throughout the entire fortress.
Actually, you mentioned that, and like I want to add in that like I feel like it would be a very interesting Final Fantasy if they actually removed the aspect of like having it mainly be like melee based, and then essentially like turn the brunt of the gameplay into something like Prompto's like type of gameplay style. Have it be like a third person like shooter type of deal with like a Final
that was
Fantasy.
also something that they added. Like.
Yeah, like I would have liked to play Final Fantasy like 15 if they made like the main core gameplay more similar to like Prompto's style, because I mean it's supposed to be modern anyway. So I'm like, hey, why not just make it more firearms based and stuff like that?
Well, the problem is with that, it's like they did have the gameplay changed to that, but way too late.
Yeah, way
So
too late.
You can only play as this, but later on, with their individual DLCs, you are able to character swap on the fly. It's not the most smoothest, but their gameplays like were vastly different from each other, to where like I actually had a lot more fun time.
Yeah.
As those three in comparison to Noctis.
Yeah, like to me, like I would totally have loved to play the entire game using somebody like Prompto, but I mean, I think outside of those like DLCs, you can swap to like the other party members now, right?
Yeah, but what's disappointing about it was you could only use that feature in the game in only like basically the open world aspect of the story. Once you get into the linear aspect, it's like, oh, so much for these mechanics, they just threw away altogether, because it's either disabled or the gameplay no longer needs it, because they're just playing with Noctis now.
Yeah, that's just like, that really sucks.
Yeah, and the final battle too, like pretty much like didn't really involve all of them either. But I think with the definitive edition, it changed some aspects of chapter 15 to involve them more, but
right,
still not as much. But it still came as a too little too late type of deal, where this could have been better if it was in it originally. All this patchwork just kind of made it too late for that opportunity.
right.
Because by then, a lot of people already had their piece of the game.
Right. It's like Final Fantasy 15 could have been something like, something with much more like impact. I mean, it was still like a popular thing, but it's like, I feel like the potential it had, it didn't reach it. You know?
People wanted it to be better, but it just took way too long for that.
Yeah.
And it took too many outlets to do so. Like the different DLCs came too far apart in between. The different media that came alongside of it kind of took away attention from development of the game. Like what was one of them? The Kingsglaive movie?
Yeah, the Kingsglaive movie. That was the odd part of it.
I mean, that would have been nice to probably like see in game, like have like a prologue tutorial bit to play through,
right?
Instead of like watching through. Like that kind of could have been a thing. And then there was also the backstory anime for the main cast, which that probably also took away some game budget. I think there was also like a light novel made for it as well. I'm not too sure on that.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like they really like tried to expand on the media surrounding like Final Fantasy 15, but again, it just kind of missed its mark, and it just kind of like it was just kind of there, I would say. I just hope the 16 doesn't share the same fate, you know?
At least it looked interesting. Like it still goes
Yeah.
back to it's a like classic fantasy-esque.
Yeah, just like if they took the gameplay of like 15 and then just put it into like a classic Final Fantasy, then hey, that would be fine. It's like Final Fantasy with action combat. What's there to not like about that?
Yeah.
And that looks like what they're doing with 16, so I'm like, hey yo, keep going with this. Also, speaking of like Final Fantasy, what happened to that Final Fantasy Neo?
What now?
That Final Fantasy Neo, you know, with Jack. Chaos.
Yeah. Strangers from Paradise?
Yeah, Strangers from Paradise. Like, the last thing I heard from it was just, like, Jack walking off into the distance listening to Limp Bizkit.
Is that even out yet? I thought that was just
No, it's not out, but it's like, where is it?
I didn't really see too much of that game either, so can't really say much more.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, coming back to like the game for a second, I'm now back at the same spot my other characters are, except this time I'm gonna be buying like the luck-based weapons from this guy because I have a luck build. There we go, that's it. Let's continue. Katana.
The store-bought stuff?
Huh?
Good? Or like, is it just more on the drops that you'd want for weapons?
Oh no, wait, what'd you say?
Like, you're buying stuff right now, but like, are they like reasonably good versus like dropping stuff?
I'd say these weapons are pretty, good, to say the least.
So a lot of shop items in game are just kind of like really basic.
Yeah, no, I agree. But with this mod, this mod adds like some pretty good like stuff with each vendor, especially this guy because he sells all the Bloodborne weapons and stuff. So I'm like, hey yo, do I want to play Bloodborne? I go to this guy. I probably also need to buy this. I want to buy this garb. And that's it, I think. I'll buy the armor too, why not? Cool. For now, I'll leave it there. Alright. Yeah, the main reason why I wanted to get to this guy was to get stuff like this. Because now I get to use the katana. Yeah, katana. Woo. Yeah, this was my main weapon in, like, Bloodborne. So it's nice that it's actually in this game now. I only wish the armor set that I usually would wear is in the game, but I don't know if it's, like, here or not. Anyway, like like what we were talking about. If you remember. Just something about like Jack and Limp Bizkit and Dark Souls. Wait, not Dark Souls. Neo Souls. Wait, Neo Fantasy. That one.
What type of game is it? I didn't really see much in the demo.
It's basically just like if you took Neo and then turned it into Final Fantasy. Like, I wish I could say more, but it's literally just like that's what it looks like to me. You know?
So it's kind of like a hack and slash type of Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I'd say so. I don't know if that's...
They have the job system in there, apparently, though, right?
Yeah, no, they do. They do have the job system in there.
Not sure, like, how varied the gameplay would be in that regard.
I'm not sure. They did have, like, a gameplay demo of it, but even then, it's like... I need more... I need to see more... You didn't
decide to try it?
Huh?
You didn't decide to try it?
No, I did. I forgot. I forgot about it, honestly. So hey, that's on me, I guess.
Well, it probably didn't help that the demo itself never released in the buggy state.
Oh, it was released buggy?
Yeah. Because, like, people download it and it couldn't even start.
Oh, well, that's a good sign already, yeah. Oh, that is a great sign already.
I think if I had the time for it, I might try it out.
You might try it?
Yeah, I set up my laptop now with a display adapter. I'm using the USB-C instead of HDMI to output to my monitor. So I can now use that HDMI port for something else. So I was thinking of probably setting it on my PlayStation. Add some stuff on there for a bit.
Hey, if there is like co-op with it, we could just do our Neo stuff, but just in a Final Fantasy setting. Then you'd be even more interested in it, right? Because you like Final Fantasy, right?
I mean, I like Kingdom Hearts. Does that count?
Okay, well, Lee at one point said you were a big Squeenix fanboy, so...
I mean... what, Kingdom Hearts, Tweely, can't really think of any other Square Enix games on the top of my head that I really played.
Right.
And Kingdom Hearts is one of my big games, so I guess so.
I mean, I guess that still counts. I guess that still counts.
I know, man, a lot of the Final Fantasy VII remake, but I guess like it just depends on like just if the story and gameplay was interesting, because the FF7 remake was pretty fun, but I like the way how they designed the combat system in, even though like I never played the original.
Yeah, I've never played the original.
Story
either.
was still pretty nice and still felt pretty fresh too, from what I know of the original story.
Yo, surprisingly enough, like I don't think I've ever played the original either.
I don't think you would really like that so much from how the turn-based combat is like.
Yeah, no, fair. I agree. I probably wouldn't.
Some texts just take an egregiously long time to get off.
Oh,
like Knights of the Round, like that summon takes forever.
Oh boy, that sounds
Did you ever
thrilling.
decide to use that?
That sounds thrilling. Probably not.
The aesthetic too, like, kind of made it rough to figure out where to go. So it's kind of like just like
Just what? Wait, what'd you say?
sure navigating.
You,
Cool.
you were cutting out there for a second.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Hello?
Hello.
Is it all good now?
Yes. For now.
You downloading something in the background?
No, I'm just streaming. Hey, maybe that might have to do with it. Uh-huh.
Yes, so
I guess so.
Let me adjust some.
How do I have so many Kusabi Maru? That's not what I wanted. Where is it? Where's Chikage? That's what I
Maybe
want.
this will work. But yeah, navigating in the classic Final Fantasy VII. It's I don't know if you played too much of those types of RPGs back then, but the
what do you ask?
design of the design of the world, it's like when you try to navigate, it's just one of those games where you can't really tell at times how defined the pathing is of where you need to go.
Right.
And it also doesn't help that it was also one of those games where you kind of have to remember where you need to go, otherwise you're just kind of lost.
Wait, Final Fantasy?
Because those are the type of games that didn't really come with like a like a progress reminder, or like something that tells you where.
Oh yeah,
you need to
no.
go.
They were of its time.
Yeah.
They were a product of its time. I get that. But hey, even those games have their merits. And you're talking about obviously the original Final Fantasy, right? Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remake was a lot better because it kind of blends an aspect of both action combat and turn-based combat.
Right.
ATB gauge system.
That is a system in it. ATB.
At the same time, like once you get to a certain point, you just kind of spam haste and cheese all your commands pretty fast.
So it still doesn't have like polish to it or something, or what?
No, it's more like it's made good enough in a way where you just have fun with a lot of different types of the systems that it has, with like all the characters had like particular roles to them as well that enhance their gameplay, but not exactly strictly make them hold up to that role. Like Cloud did damage, but what was it? You could switch to different types of damages.
Okay.
Because they had like a break bar, and then you could choose whether it's like deal more damage or deal more break damage to knock down an enemy. And then you have Tifa, who is also an attacker, but she could also extend break phases, which is pretty cool. But it took me a while to figure that out. And she has like I think like a debuffing as well. Like 1 or 2 buffs. And Barrett had like a support slash tank role as well, but he still did damage. Basically, everyone can play really well on their own to some degree.
Okay.
Didn't really care if too much though, but it was just more on like the design of her attacks.
You're talking about Tifa?
Oh no, Aerith.
Aerith. Oh, Aerith. I, for some, okay, can I just say that I actually now, like, call her, like, Eris more, more often recently?
Oh, that was her original...
Yeah, that was her original Japanese name.
Yeah. Just localization messed it up.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, as a side note, I have switched over to the actual new character for the playthrough now, since I got to the same spot, and now I'm gonna do something different. I'm not gonna fight the deacons. I'm gonna save the deacons for later. I'm gonna go through the swamp with this character. I don't know if I'm gonna fight the Abyss Watchers, but we'll see. I don't know how much time left I got tonight, so I'll go as far as I can. So yeah, continue on.
Oh. The material system was also good as well.
The materia system for the new game? Yeah.
Yeah.
You liked it?
Like, it was made in a way where everyone can have really interesting builds.
Uh-huh. Oh,
like,
as interesting... Go ahead.
You design all the characters to, like, kind of choose whether or not you could make them, like, support or damage, and just basically change them all to be whatever you want. I really like that freedom aspect of it.
Okay. Well, the amount of setups you can get is about, like, as much as you could within the confines of, like, a Final Fantasy game, right, though? It's like, it's nothing too wild, but it's different, right?
I would say, like, for how the older games were made before, like, you just kind of choose a character type or like a class type, and you're just more limited to using that type of role due to like stat builds or like just innate class limitations and stuff like that.
Right.
You really felt like that in the remake.
Okay.
Like, I think Aerith was still more of a healer in the original game.
Was she?
And you couldn't really do much damage with her otherwise. I don't really know. I can't really say too much in the original game since I never really played it.
Yeah, I can't give input on this either because I haven't played it either, so... Oh, I forgot about these guys. Oh, this is great. gun.
Yeah, modern game design good if it's done right.
Modern game design good. What it take? Ooh. There we go. Yeah, I wonder how, like, a lot of these people who say, like, Final Fantasy VII is, like, their favorite game of all time, like, if they didn't have that experience with it back then, they play the game now, and it's like, would they still say the same thing? I would say probably not, in my opinion. Do you think so?
I would say that FF7 Remake would rank higher than 15.
Oh, you think it would?
Yeah, it just feels more better to play in comparison.
Wait.
I played 15 like late into of it like it receiving all of its patches and whatnot, like pretty much up until
yeah,
the last patch for adding Ignis as a playable character. So for the most part, I got a lot of the system changes of expanding upon the original gameplay. But even then, like, I didn't really feel too great playing it. Like, yeah, I could switch between all the different characters and mess around with their unique type of gameplay, but the way how they're designed, you couldn't really have too much freedom in their moveset because of how it's just locked to what they have on them. Oh, and also because they have a move deliberately locked away behind actually buying their DLC.
Wait. Oh.
Their side story.
Oh, wait a second. So they had moves where it's like, you want to use this one? Well, go and play the DLC.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks, honestly.
Yeah. Like, Gladio had, Gladio system had, like, I think, like, a rage meter of some sort. And I think the more cooler attack, that one was locked behind the DLC. Prompto had a different type of gun, I believe you could use.
Right, okay. Well, I'm assuming the gun...
weapon choice.
I'm assuming the gun was like an RPG or something, right?
Maybe? I don't remember his original weapon layout. But I'm pretty sure it was like a different gun choice that allowed you like one more gameplay option. And I think Ignis is locked skill was just for memes, but it was a really good one because it buffed the party pretty good.
So a lot of these were actually beneficial.
To some degree, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear.
But it still came down to like you knowing how to play Noctis towards the end of the game because the game revolved around his gameplay mechanics.
Yeah, the game revolved around him, and also like, didn't you also say like some of the stuff was just outright like denied to you in certain instances in the game? It's like, you can't do this because we didn't have the foresight for this, so you just can't play as the other guys.
Well, it was more on that they just straight up disable it.
Oh, they just straight up disable it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great too, I guess. That's unfortunate.
I think additional cutscenes were possible to watch too, but only if you bought the definitive edition.
Definitive
Oh,
edition?
and I think like, yeah, I think there was like an extra dungeon instance you could have done too for endgame.
Ah, okay.
No, it was either that or like an additional story segment that was added for the end of the game. Or maybe it was both. I don't remember.
It's been a bit.
Yeah.
No, I feel it. I feel it.
Yes.
It's what?
How is the game? It is 2016, 5 years old.
5 years old. Huh.
Didn't feel like it.
Yeah, that game. It felt like that game actually came out much like later, didn't it?
Well, games come out left and right these days.
Oh yeah, they do. And some not even in incomplete states, eh? Don't you just like the...
Some, I thought that was the standard.
Oh my god, I hate that that's the standard now! This sucks. This should not be the standard, Paul, but it is.
Problem is gamers. They let it happen.
They just... complacency. It's like complacency and saying, yeah, this... I guess I'll live with this. And then they realize it's too late. Congrats, you just outplayed yourselves. Well, not outplayed. You just screwed yourself, gamers. How do you feel now? Pretty much how I feel trying to go and navigate through the swamp because I have completely forgotten. And now the next, and now it's very likely that the next Battlefield game will also, like, come out in such a state that 2042 is in right now.
So I thought a lot of people were saying it's kind of bad.
I mean, yeah, that's what I heard too. That's what I heard too from like 2042.
You planning on playing it?
No, because I'm not really interested in a game like that.
Yeah, I already had my time with shooters. Plus, I'm already too bad at them in general to try anymore.
Not really.
Yeah.
No, I feel it. Like, for me, shooters are fine, but I treat them more like a casual experience now. I just don't feel like I can take them so, like, competitively as I did back in the day, you know?
Well, it probably doesn't help that a lot of shooters these days are centered around the multiplayer aspect.
Yeah, doesn't help. Well, okay, I say that, and yet, like, I kind of prefer, like, doing the multiplayer in, like, FPSs rather than not. You know?
Yes, I'd still appreciate a good story if it's there. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing through Modern Warfare's story back when I was a kid.
Right. The story for like FPSs are basically, like, non-existent at this point, I feel. Oh no! What the fuck is that? Oh no!
Well, it's either that or like it's too short.
is either too short or not, like, they're just not done. Well, maybe not done, but like, you know what I mean. I just wish games were completed, Paul. Isn't that too hard to ask for? Isn't that...
way too much.
Say again?
This world, that's way too much.
That's just pain, you know? Is it just me, or did they... I feel like they added, like, way more, like, of these slugs here than, like, the original game. But then again, it's funny. I ask you, and yet you don't have, like, the perspective I do of, like, Souls games, so...
Oh, is there supposed to be this high density of mobs like this?
Well, I know for a fact that, like, this mod actually did some changes to, like, the PvE experience, despite it being PvP focused. So, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I don't want to be there. Yeah, I don't want to be there. But yeah, like, it changes, like, a couple of things. Like, it made the enemies more aggressive, and also it increased the enemy density in certain areas of the game.
This is one of those areas, I suppose.
I guess. Still sucks, though. Ooh, Vengarl stuff. I like that set. That's from Dark Souls 2. And also added into the game with this mod. Also, I think I went the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way? I think I might have went the wrong way. Oh, no! Alright. Ah, nope! Oh my god. Nope. Oh, he's so cool. There you go, pile bunker. Man. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is that, like, I don't think I'm gonna be fighting the Abyss Watchers. I think I'm just going to be, like, getting to, like, the bonfire before the Abyss Watchers, and then I'm gonna end the stream a bit earlier, just so I can actually eat. Is that a fair thing to do?
Eat nutrients, stay healthy.
Yes, eat nutrients, stay healthy, eat your vegetables. Vegetables are actually good. I'm a vegetable guy. Don't... Yeah, they're pretty top tier, I'm gonna say. Do you agree?
Yes.
I'm glad we agree. Oh my god, what is all this? Alright, I'm gonna do this. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. No! Oh my goodness, I can't even do anything like this. Okay, come on, here we go. No! This is what I want! Well, that was not great. That is so many of these things, I swear to God. I need to go up this tower anyway. Yo, even though I'm not going to be fighting the Abyss Watchers, I'm actually still going to be fighting a boss. Technically. If only I can find it. Somewhere up here. What were we talking about before?
Veggies.
Veggies. Alright, what's your favorite vegetable? What is a top tier vegetable for you?
Potato.
You're right. That is a vegetable. I think a top tier vegetable is spinach.
Yeah, but you only have spinach in so many forms. Potato. Have it in any way and it'll still be good.
I mean, true. Potato is an S tier vegetable, but you know what's also an A tier vegetable? I would say that asparagus is an A tier vegetable. Do you like asparagus?
We had too much asparagus actually. It's okay, but for some reason my family doesn't really buy it a lot. Or at all, actually. Now I think about it, everybody had it for quite a long time.
There reason for that? It's just like your family just doesn't prefer it or something?
Maybe.
I mean, I would get it. Still though. It's pretty good if you cook it the right way and season it, because asparagus by itself is literally like just too bitter. So you gotta really like season it and really cut down on like the bitterness. Also, I did say I was gonna fight a boss. This is the boss. Here I go.
Boy.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Whoopsies. Ah!
You were just a stress ball for a couple of seconds.
I was. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Good. Nice. 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 There you go. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's interesting. No! Well, I'm a stress ball again. Ah! Oh! I'm gonna do a shield. Woo! Oh, what the f- I'm a stress ball. I just keep being a stress ball, I guess. You gonna grab me again? I feel like you're just gonna grab me again. He has no legs.
There he goes.
Okay, he just has no legs. Oh no. He's probably still just as dangerous. Okay. You gotta swing to the side. I knew it. Whoa. Ah! Oh no! I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
No.
you'll be fine.
Woo! Okay, never mind. I missed that uppercut. But he's dead. There.
So were you just fighting basically sentient dirt?
I fought the equivalent of a very, very, very old demon. He is very old. He is so old that his legs crumbled. Ain't that a thing?
Bosses had their name and health at the bottom of the screen.
That still counts as a boss, because he was a boss in Dark Souls 1. You know? Oh,
Pretty simple boss.
Yeah. Oh, yo, Ring of the Unburdened, I'm in. What does that give me? My negative poise. Alright, I'm good. Oh no. Ring of the Unburdened, what does this do? Please tell me what this does to my, like, everything. Because I feel like it does everything to my everything. How's my absorption like? Okay, if I have none. 16 to 0. Alright. I have no defense now. I don't know how to feel about that.
Last Canaan run.
Oh no, I think I'm good. I think what I'm gonna do is just like I'm not gonna use the Ring of the Unburdened yet, because everything's just gonna hurt a lot. Now I don't like it when things hurt a lot, you know.
Still cheesy.
Whoa! That guy's new. That guy needs to not be here. Whoa! Oh, the critical is from Bloodborne too. Okay. Yeah, so that backstab animation is actually from Bloodborne also. Okay. Yeah, and, like, it gets really interesting when you use that backstab animation on something that's really huge, because in Bloodborne, sometimes it just looks like you're just shoving your fist up its butt. Like this guy, see?
I could kind of see that.
Yeah, no, but that's literally what I was doing to the guy, though. I just noticed. It's like, I turn my camera angle and I'm like, yeah, it's just up there. It's just up there. What the? There you go. Dead dragon. I think that's all that's up here. I think. I'm not.
Just cornered a child and then you just killed him.
Wait, say again?
You're just cornering children dragons. What are those things?
Oh no, those are crystal lizards. Crystal lizards are basically like, hey yo, free mats.
Yeah, you just ordered one back there. It's like, well, time to die.
I mean, I need them though.
Mercy.
Okay, I kind of like this new kick animation. It's literally just like a shove. Ow. Nice. Yeah, like, this animation is a new animation for, like, this, from this mod. Because in original Dark Souls 3, like, oh, Heidi set? What? I like this set. Oh, that's sick. No, okay, yeah, the original Dark Souls 3 had, like, a set that, wait, a set? No. Literally, the kick was just like that. Every weapon just had the same kick, which was just this, just a knee. Yeah. So it wasn't it wasn't really the most impressive thing. So I'm kind of like the fact that this mod just gives new kick animations to everything. Also, how the hell do I get out of here? I do not know how to get out of here. I think I have to teleport out? Maybe? Or I actually don't know how to get out of here. There is usually a way to get out of here in, like, the original game. Do I just have to drop from, like, here? Oh, I do. I remember things now. I'm not totally hopeless. Right? You know, also, one thing I have to check... Huh?
Not dead yet, at least.
Not dead yet, yeah. One thing I also have to check right now is, like... So that armor set I got, that was from Dark Souls 2. But I need to check if it's recorded in the wiki for this, like, mod. Because if it's not, then... I mean... If it's not, like, recorded, then I am kind of excited, because one of the things that I just really, like, want in this mod is, like, all the Bloodborne armor sets, because there's a specific armor set I want to have, but if it's not here, then I have to, like... Oh, it's here! Oh, snap. Okay, it is here. So, okay, so part of the set that I want is here. I just have to, it's later on in the game. Damn. I have to wait a while to get it. Yeah, because there's a specific look I want for, like, my other character, and that look, I want to replicate as close to as I can, essentially. Yo, actually,
able to, like,
huh?
Be able to, like, transmog it, or will you be stuck with stats?
I have to be stuck with stats. Yeah, I gotta be stuck with the stats, unfortunately. But to me, it's worth it. It's worth it. I just wish that... I just wish that the full set was in, like, the game. Because... the set that I want is a combination of, like, 2 armor sets in, like, Bloodborne. Crowfeather and Canehurst. Canehurst is in this mod. Crowfeather is not in this mod yet for some reason. Yeah, that's literally, like, the one that I want, but I don't think they put in that yet. So I'm stuck here just waiting until they add in the Crowfeather garb. So I have to go find something in its place to, like, replace it with. Which is unfortunate, but hey, eventually they'll add it in, fingers crossed. No mod has added in the Crowfeather garb yet, so I don't know if it's a problem with trying to incorporate the physics of the cloak into the mod, into the game itself, but I hope it's not that. I hope it's not too hard of an undertaking. Oh, you know what? I got a question. I got a food-related question again for you. Hello?
Yeah.
Have
What
you
about?
had Raising Cane's?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, it's literally a place that only sells like chicken tenders. As their mainstay, I mean.
Anything special in particular about them?
They're high quality chicken tenders. Is that enough? They're pretty high quality.
I can pass by and get them real quick.
Probably. They're only
Okay.
available in Davis and Sacramento right now.
Wow. I guess probably not.
There was a location in, I think, like, cause they're usually like in the East Coast, but they're moving over here. But I think there was one location nearby where they basically were trying to like set up, and then like the county just said, hey, nah. I don't know the reason why, though, to be completely honest. Yeah, I'm just asking because it's like, I had it recently, and I actually did a whole review on it and posted it elsewhere. But with that said, I'm kind of in a position of like, I mean, people sing the praises of like a lot of places, you know? But I don't know, to me, it just wasn't like usually with these places where people say, hey yo, it's good, to me it's just like a lot of these places like end up being like kind of average, you know?
It's kind of like type of place where it's like in and out type of good, or like White Castle or things like that.
Right. Well, okay. I also heard White Castle is kind of garbage too.
I've never really been there. I just hear it on and off here and there. It's like a good place, but
Oh my god. Okay, there you go. Because the thing about White Castle is that, like, people say it's basically great stoner food. I obviously am not a stoner, so I don't have, like, the perspective of it, and basically only really take people's, like, saying as for word, you know?
yeah, they're sliders, aren't they?
Yeah, they're sliders. They're sliders, and apparently they, from the actual place, they're pretty decent, but a lot of people have also said that they're kind of crap. So I don't know what to believe at this point.
I think my family got a couple of like, I think cheesecakes from there,
Cheesecakes?
or pies. Either cheesecake or pies. I don't think it's from there specifically.
Interesting.
I might be thinking of a different place.
Possibly?
Because occasionally there's like workplace or whatever, like bring like a cream pie of sorts. I think it's from White Castle though. Let's see.
I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. Who is he? He has a tree. He also has no health. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo! You okay?
Desserts.
What say? You good?
No pies there.
No pies where?
At White Castle.
Sag.
guy has a weird hat.
Nice, right? Excuse me, you don't do that.
Is that
What?
guy just wearing broccoli on its head or something?
Nope. That is literally a whole ass headcloth. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 no, 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 nope. Hello, I do not want this. No! What? Why 3 times? He literally hopped on me 3 times. Alright. Let me do this again.
You're a Goomba.
I was Goomba stomped. I was Goomba stomped. Several times. I'm going to find a way to get back up there. I don't know how to get back up there. Oh wait, no, I know how. I got it. I have to... No? Okay, I have to go over here. There it is, there it is. I know where to go. Or, I think I know where to go. Oh my goodness, I don't know where to go. I'm lost. I am lost. Oh my god! Ah, no, no, no! I'm being Goomba stomped again. Yep, I'm still lost. I have to... Oh, there's a bridge I have to go under here. That's right. That's a crab. Oh my god. No. No. No, no, no! Stop! No! Oh! Wait, no! Stop! Stop, stop, stop! Nope, 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 nope. Okay, do that. I don't know where to go. Oh, I have to go here. Literally in the complete opposite direction of where I need to go. Great. Come on. Go here. There. They're still following me. Oh my god. Oh no! What the? Oh! All the Goomba stomps. Okay. Well, that was terrifying. He just kept jumping on me. This guy's also invisible. Oh. No, stop! Ah! No, no, no! Oh. I literally have no range. All right. Oh my god, I can't do the weapon art because I'm just not there. You go. Ow. Oh, no, 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 that's bad. I don't want to get cursed because I insta-die with cursed. Okay, I'm gonna be over here. I don't like this either. That's a tree. Oh my goodness. Can I just... Okay, there we go. Now I can fight him normally. What? Oh! There you go. Excuse me? Oh, he has a lot of health. Whoa! Haha. What? Ah! Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Alright. Alright. I have no healing now. I don't know where to go from here. I now have healing. Alright, so, yeah, I'm good now. So, where did we leave off on? Wait, were we even talking?
Foods.
Food? Okay, we've gotten to this point. I'm going to bring up my notepad of topics if I can find an opportunity to. What the hell is it? Wait, that's more food. I have so much food stuff on this, like, topics list. I'm like, wait. Can I think of anything else to talk about other than food? This might be a problem.
Like food.
I'm saying that is a very definite possibility.
Okay.
Woo! That's not what I wanted. Oh, but wait. Yes, that is a certain possibility that I may like food a lot. Oh boy, that's great. So this swamp is like very just like hard to navigate. Oh, also, I think I might have messed up here. When I went to that area, Paul, did you ever see me, like, get anything? Oh, Goomba Stomp.
A lot of it just involved avoiding slimes and getting jumped on by large, skinny, slender mans with a stomp on you.
Okay. So essentially, I still didn't get anything from there. Okay. I need to fight this crab over here. That's why.
Hermitar.
That is probably a King Hermitar. This is why I need to fight him, because somebody's shooting arrows to help me, and then I can stab it in the dick. I did it. I believe it did. Now I unfortunately have to figure out where to go now. Because here's the thing about the swamp. It's kind of hard to navigate. And I am literally like 9 minutes to like cut off. So I actually am not going to be able to fight the Abyss Watchers at this point. All I just want to do is open that door there. Opening that door would be a great way to top off, like, the day.
Where's the objective arrow?
Paul, this is a Souls game.
Where's your quest objective list?
Oh my goodness. I'm being chased by two of them, aren't I? Oh, I already did this one. Oh, well that's great. Now I gotta run. You may Goomba stomp me if you want to, friend. Okay, he's not. He's just gonna walk there. I am completely safe. I do not want to get cursed by these things. What I do want, though, is to actually find out how to... Where do I go? I don't know where to go. Do I go here? Oh, absolutely not. No! Stop! Okay. You know, I have a feeling this swamp is sectioned off by 2 sections, and I have to go back all the way here. Oh no. I don't even... It missed! Okay, fine. Oh! Okay. There. Eyes still white. What was that? Oh, Paul, did you ever notice, like, the BGM that I use, like, for, like, my streams?
I'm looking on the links that you have, but I'm not entirely sure how to listen to it exactly.
Oh, I know, I mean, like, you just, it should be there should be background music, like, right now, right? Unless...
I know, but, like,
Yeah,
you know,
I know, right? Oh my god.
yeah.
have it on. That just double layers, so I can, you know, really listen
Oh,
to
no!
it simultaneously.
Oh, that's bad. No, what the... Oh my... No. No! Oh! What? Okay. I need to get my souls back, because that was awful. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm so confused about where to go.
I looked into that thing that you made me curious about.
I don't remember what it is.
The PNG image thing.
Yeah.
So I drew my own picture.
Okay.
It's not very good because my character is black.
Okay.
And I don't mean brown. I mean he is a black ghost.
Right. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I'm familiar with it.
I tried to put like a yellow outline to like one side of it, but every time I look at it, it looks kind of terrible.
Ah.
Whatever. I made an attempt, so it exists. It is there.
Okay.
Make yourself look like a spoopy ghost.
Are you too are you spoopy enough? That man threw poop on me.
Only if you know him. Like he's it's one of those things where like I wanna use him as an avatar because he's so cute and terrifying, but at the same time he's black. He won't work in like most settings.
That's why
black
you need
on anything else. I need to like put something around him, but when I put something around or behind him, it looks really weird.
See, this is why, like, you just need, like, I guess a new color palette for him. Just an alternative color palette.
I have to make him gray. Or, like, make his outline, like, the line art white or something.
Right.
What does that look like? I can see what that looks like right now if I wanted to.
You like to show your work in progress.
What?
I like to see.
Do you like to see your whip? Work in progress?
Why don't I have the folder with my art in it, pinned on the side of my file explorer thingy?
Set it manually if you want. if you just shows the more recent ones the access.
Oh shit, I think I already explored everywhere here. Alright, I don't have to go through this area anymore.
Should I share this screen or?
You can just share a screenshot real quick.
I just finished watching the last Persona 3 movie with a friend, so they can experience the glory that is Persona 3 in movie form.
Okay.
They liked it, which was nice.
Persona 3 not have for anime that it just has its story broken up into separate movies or something?
Isn't that like for
Yeah.
Persona 4?
Persona 3 has 4 movies, and Persona 4 has an entire anime.
Oh boy.
Two animes actually.
I forget if Persona 4 Golden was just like the entire thing again, or if it was just the parts that were added to Golden.
It kind of was, but emphasizes more on the golden route of aspects of it.
Okay.
But like, it made the original story like made as if you was just on New Game Plus or something, because
Oh
he
shit.
just took everything at first, like basically nukes every boss that shows up.
I posted a picture.
Yes, it. Could probably like make the gray like a tinge of a color. Like I see it being kind of green. Make that a bit more saturated, I guess. Maybe add like a gradient, minor gradient outline along with your yellow highlights. Kind of make like a ghost aura of some sort. Can't you make the pictures animated on the avatar system? I'm not entirely sure what's it called, but I think I remember seeing some games have the pictures animated when they talk, rather than just switching between two different pictures.
Wait, say again?
Like, well, what's the system called for having the avatar speak?
Discord reactive images?
Yeah, I think I remember seeing some streams where the pictures would be animated when they're talking.
Yeah, no, this is literally what it is.
Yeah, but like instead of switching between two different images, it's like it switches between like an image and maybe a GIF. Can this use GIFs?
I don't know actually. That's a good question.
I think like for this type of avatar, you could probably have like a glow effect go on when you're talking.
A glow effect?
Yeah, have like some wispy aura at the back, or maybe like just like cycling around it or something. You'll probably make up for the dark colors of it if you have what's up?
I have-
Animation.
Oh, animation.
That's like for this. I'd like to take a look at it.
I don't know how they would do that, but maybe it's a case where they use like a second program and then overlay it on top of the image. Could be that.
What's the thing called again? Discord
reactive images.
No.
Give it a shot. You might be impressed. Or maybe you'll just be indifferent.
I have to log in order to use this. No.
Yeah, you have to log in and then connect it to your give the permissions, essentially.
I just want to see how it works.
I mean, fair enough. Oh goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna reach the next.
Use my Discord login.
Your Discord login.
It was funny because when I first put the images into the thing and opened OBS to like test it out, the way that I color, I don't have the opacity of my layers fully like opaque.
Right.
So it was a little see-through.
Oh.
So like on the one hand, ghost makes sense. On the other hand, less visible.
Mm.
It works, but it doesn't work. So that's why he looks so much more green.
Hey, somewhat better than not at all, right?
Let's be sure this side, right?
Yeah, that's that one.
Okay. Use my phone camera to log in because who remembers passwords these days?
Testing out like a grayish color instead, because like whenever I draw him, I always flip between him being like a lighter gray or like a darker black. So he could be lighter.
I mean, could you think of making him like because the outline is like kind of yellowish, do you think you can make him like, instead of black, like make him like a deeper like green?
I don't know what deep green is.
Like a dark green.
He's already a dark green.
Oh.
I
thought you said he was black. I thought you said he was black.
The way that I did it was that I had him being like a black minus like a little bit of opaqueness, a little bit see-through, and then I copied that layer, pasted it, put it underneath it, made that entire thing like a dark green.
Okay.
So that's why it's like a black with green behind it, and then I copy pasted it again, made it yellow, and then changed the shape of it to make the outline.
Okay. I mean, I guess in that case, this is fine. Does he not have a mouth?
He does not have a mouth. He lost it in the war.
Okay.
It's funny and true.
Well, before you get on that, I just like quit out of like my game because like it's already like past 10, so I think I should just end the stream right now. Because I still have work tomorrow morning, and that sucks. But I also need to eat, and that also sucks. Wait, no, wait. I mean, eating doesn't suck. Eating is good. You should eat, but eating late kind of sucks on a work night. You know what I mean, right? Anyone?
Eat through a tube.
I'm sorry?
Game forever.
Oh.
Inject food. Play forever.
I will respectfully decline. What I will do is end the stream. If anybody dropped by this one, thank you for watching. I managed to not get super like antsy and salty until like the very end there. So hopefully next time I just don't end up antsy or salty at all. But we'll see. I'm gonna head off. I there's work tomorrow and I'm hungry. I will anything more? Nope, yep, nope, just those two. Those two are the important ones. I gotta go. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.